You ever read something so ridiculous that it make you think of something even more ridiculous just because, I don't know, maybe not everybody's as random as I am, but I read a story about a lady who works in the forensic lab who handles evidence that deals specifically with drugs. This lady just happened to be a crackhead. And was tainting the evidence by smoking crack, getting high on the job, and then forgetting forgetting where she put the evidence in which file it belonged to. So she was putting drugs in the wrong profiles, causing over 20,000 people to get arrested and taken to jail. Hey, y'all boys playing the legal lottery. I mean, at this point, like, it's a 50-50 chance that if you get caught for drugs and they send your profile off to the lab, it could be a crackhead who's handling it, and it's quite possible that they could put the wrong material in your file. And then you're going to jail for 6 years. You got bob and weave in the courtroom. You got to start appealing your cases. You need to start fighting like Ali. Matter of fact, I actually, before I read this article, I was going to do this painting of this recreation of an Ali painting, but it means so much more to me now because it's like you got to fight for every little thing you get. You got to worry about crackheads tainting your evidence in the forensics lab. You got to worry about lawyers trying to settle your cases with the court to get you sent to jail just so the prisons can profit off of your labor. The legal system needs to be reformed. It's ridiculous. But to have a crackhead, to have a lady who in the interview said, I used to smoke meth when I got to work, and then at lunch, I had a crack pipe. And that was my day, every day. For 5 years. 20,000 mishandled cases. 20,000 mishandled cases, and guess what state this was in? Massachusetts, obviously. Massachusetts, that great state. Where your friend, what's the boy's name is from there? I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not a politician. I don't really get into political stuff like that. But I will say that it just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. It ain't fair, you know. It really ain't fair. Like, what do you want the average man to do? You want us to disappear? You want them to roll up and fade away? But on a lighter note, the state has to repeal all those tried cases as mistrials, so those people should hopefully get released. And maybe they'll get a little bread on the side, who knows? I mean, they kind of deserve it. I think my tax dollars in their pockets would be a proper, I'm sorry for allowing crackheads to handle your evidence and get you put in jail. That got to be some hurtful stuff to hear, boy. God. Mr. Walker was sorry to inform you that the evidence that put you here in jail was handled incorrectly. Really? What happened? Well, turns out that the person who handled your evidence was also smoking it, so she might have accidentally. Anyway, I'm just not gonna go into it.